Welcome to Highway Havens, your ultimate stop for luxury motorhome tours, in-depth car reviews, and road trip inspiration. From high-tech RVs to the latest automotive launches, we bring the open road to your screen every week. Imagine hitting the road in a motorhome that costs more than a mansion, and yet drives like a supercar. That's right, this isn't your typical RV. It's a $3 million engineering marvel built to combine the thrill of exotic performance with the comfort of five-star luxury. From its sleek Lamborghini-inspired design to interiors that feel more like a private jet than a camper, this motorhome is changing the game. But here's the real question. Is this the future of luxury, travel, or just an overpriced fantasy? Stick around because by the end you'll know if it's worth the hype. When most people think of motorhomes, they picture big, boxy vehicles built for long family trips. Practical, yes, but far from glamorous. Lamborghini clearly didn't get that memo. Their newest creation takes the idea of a luxury RV and flips it on its head, blending the speed and style of an Italian supercar with the comfort of a private villa on wheels. This isn't just another premium camper. It's designed for a very specific market: ultra-wealthy buyers who want to travel without compromise. The kind of people who expect the same craftsmanship in their motorhome that they'd find in a multi-million-dollar yacht or exotic sports car. And that's what makes this launch so significant. In a US market where traditional RVs dominate highways and campsites, a $3 million Lamborghini motorhome instantly stands out. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about making a statement while doing it. We'll be breaking down everything that makes this machine so unique, from the jaw-dropping exterior to the surprisingly high-tech interior, the performance under the hood, and of course, whether the price tag can really be justified. But before we dive into the details, let's take a closer look at what makes this motorhome such a game-changer in the world of luxury travel. Let's start with the first thing you notice, the exterior. This isn't a boxy RV lumbering down the highway. It looks more like a supercar that's been stretched into a futuristic cruiser. Sleek aerodynamic lines, a low stance, and bold Lamborghini styling cues make it instantly recognizable. Pulling up in this motorhome is less about arriving at your campsite and more about making a grand entrance. It's the kind of vehicle that turns every rest stop into a red carpet. Moment step inside and the wow factor only grows. Imagine walking into a private jet. Polished wood finishes, ambient lighting, and leather surfaces stitched with the same precision as a Lamborghini sports car. The cabin is designed less like a camper and more like a rolling penthouse suite. There's a full gourmet kitchen with state-of-the-art appliances, a spa-style bathroom, and a bedroom that feels more luxury hotel than roadside sleeper. Even the lounge seating is engineered for maximum comfort, with built-in tech that lets you control lighting, climate, and entertainment at the touch of a button. But luxury is only half the story. What truly sets this motorhome apart is the performance. Most RVs struggle to reach highway speeds without sounding like they're gasping for air. This beast, however, comes with Lamborghini DNA under the hood. While it's not a full-blown Aventador engine, the powertrain is tuned to deliver smooth, confident acceleration that feels far more responsive than any traditional RV. Driving this isn't about wrestling a massive vehicle. It's about experiencing power and precision on a whole new level. Imagine cruising at speed across the open desert highways of Nevada, the kind of drive that makes you forget you're piloting a vehicle the size of a small apartment. Of course, technology plays a starring role. Advanced driver assistance features make handling easier, even for those intimidated by large vehicles. From adaptive cruise control to lane-keeping assistance and 360-degree cameras, this motorhome is designed to keep the ride as stress-free as possible. And yes, it even comes with smart connectivity that syncs seamlessly with your devices, making it easier to turn your road trip into a fully connected lifestyle. Now, all of this sounds incredible, but here's where things get interesting. For all the glamour and power, there are trade-offs. Its size and price tag mean it's not exactly suited for every RV park or every buyer. Parking can be a challenge. Fuel economy isn't exactly wallet-friendly. And at nearly $3 million, this isn't a purchase you casually add to your weekend shopping list. Still, it raises a huge question. Does the sheer level of innovation and exclusivity justify the cost? And we haven't even touched the most jaw-dropping part yet. The full pricing breakdown, hidden features, and what experts are calling the biggest surprise of this motorhome's launch. That's coming up next. And trust me, you won't want to miss it. And here's where everything comes to a head, the moment that separates hype from reality. We took this $3 million Lamborghini motorhome out on the open road, and the results were nothing short of jaw-dropping. The first surprise? Acceleration. You'd expect a vehicle this size to feel sluggish, but pressing the pedal delivers an instant surge of power. Within seconds, you forget you're driving something longer than a New York apartment. It handles corners with an agility that feels impossible for an RV, hugging the road like a luxury SUV instead of swaying like a bus. And here's where everything comes to a head, the moment that separates hype from reality. We took this $3 million Lamborghini motorhome out on the open road, and the results were nothing short of jaw-dropping. The first surprise? Acceleration. You'd expect a vehicle this size to feel sluggish, but pressing the pedal delivers an instant surge of power. Within seconds, you forget you're driving something longer than a New York apartment. It handles corners with an agility that feels impossible for an RV, hugging the road like a luxury SUV instead of swaying like a bus. But here comes the twist. For all its luxury and performance, the real-world practicality shows cracks. On tighter city streets, maneuvering becomes nerve-wracking. Parking requires planning, patience, and sometimes a dedicated valet team. And when you finally pull up to refuel, the gas bill can make even millionaires blink twice. It's in these moments you realize, this motorhome isn't designed for everyone. It's designed for a rare few who value status and comfort above all else. Still, the sheer audacity of what Lamborghini has achieved here can't be denied. They've built a machine that redefines what a motorhome can be. Part supercar, part luxury penthouse, part futuristic experiment. The big question now, does that bold vision translate into real-world value? Or is it destined to remain more of a statement piece than a practical choice? Let's break it down in the final verdict. So after everything we've seen, here's the bottom line. The $3 million Lamborghini motorhome is less of a vehicle and more of a statement. It proves that road travel can be just as glamorous and thrilling as flying in a private jet or cruising on a yacht. The design is stunning, the interior is unmatched in comfort, and the performance is leagues ahead of any traditional RV. But let's not ignore the downsides. Maneuverability in tight spaces is tricky, fuel costs are sky-high, and the price alone puts it well out of reach for most buyers. This isn't the kind of motorhome you take on a cross-country family vacation. It's a luxury toy for the ultra-wealthy, entrepreneurs, celebrities, and collectors who want their travels to double as a showcase of status. In the US market, where RV culture is booming, and Americans are spending more time on the road than ever before, the Lamborghini motorhome stands as a glimpse into the future. It won't replace the classic Winnebago or Airstream, but it may push other brands to innovate, adding more style, more comfort, and more technology to the vehicles we'll actually see on highways and campsites.
In that sense, its impact reaches far beyond the handful of people who will ever own one. So here's the verdict. If you're part of that rare group with millions to spend and a love for both speed and luxury, this motorhome could be your ultimate
travel companion. For everyone else, it's still worth paying attention, because this might just be the spark that drives the next wave of innovation in American RV travel. What do you think? Is a $3 million Lamborghini on wheels the future of luxury road trips or just an extravagant dream? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more reviews, and share it with someone who'd love to take a ride in this beast.